year, like clockwork, we see a strange but predictable pattern. More fatal car accidents, more medical errors, more heart attacks, and behind all this chaos, daylight saving time. You want to know how a simple shift in time change can cause so much disruption, but first, why do we change the time? The Earth's axis of rotation isn't perfectly aligned with its orbit. There's a 23.5 degree tilt. This tilt gives us our seasons and causes that noticeable change in day length throughout the year. But not everybody was happy with it, and in the late 19th century, a scientist proposed a way to deal with it. George Hudson was an entomologist, a bug scientist, if you will. Hudson loved to collect insects, but as the days got shorter in the winter, his precious collecting time was getting cut short. I'd say that it bugged him. So he came up with a wild idea. What if we just shift the clocks to make the daylight last longer? Fast forward a few years and this concept became the Daylight Savings Bill in the UK, and other countries followed suit. The US was more sceptical at first, but when World War I began, suddenly the economic benefits of having more daylight during the day seemed obvious. So in 1918, the Standard Time Act was passed, making daylight saving time official in the US. But here's the twist. While it might have worked back then, there's a much darker side to daylight saving time that we deal with today. One study that looked at data from 115,000 people found something alarming. The transition into daylight saving time is linked to a small but significant spike in heart attacks. Another study found that in the week after the spring daylight saving time shift, there was an 8.8% increase in medical errors compared to the week before. Other studies found that the time shift leads to more workplace injuries, with people being more prone to accidents and making costly mistakes on the job. Research has also found that the risk of stroke increases during the days following the spring daylight saving time transition, car accidents and motor vehicle collisions increase, workplace productivity drops, and the transition has been linked to a temporary increase in electricity usage as people use more energy in the evenings. Why is a single hour change causing so much chaos? It's to do with the disruption of sleep patterns. Lack of sleep does play a role in this, but the bigger issue is the disruption caused by that 1 hour shift, which throws everything off balance for the human body. Messing with our sleep patterns has serious consequences for our health and well-being. It has wide-ranging consequences across society. And while daylight saving time was meant to save energy in the first place, it isn't even achieving that. Daylight saving time might spring us forward, but it definitely falls on our health. Maybe it's time to just clock out with this outdated practice, which does immense societal harm. In the meantime, don't forget to turn your clocks back.